People on the couch. What's going on? Duo people on the couch here. We'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two people on the couch, and our internet was doing weird things when we tried to go live. It was like yellow and red and green, and I was like,
and my,
do I stop now
my controller went out. I don't know what was going on, but we're here.
We're here. We're ready to go. We got lots of news today. Lots of news today. We can't find Ned again, but we got to find Ned, and next week he's getting on the news. I don't even know where Ned's been.
He'll be here next week. But listen. A lot of people think I'm crazy, Deb.
You are crazy.
People think I'm crazy. They say you don't do the right research. You don't do in-depth research on what's going on in the world. And I say, you know what? Whenever Moses was building the ark, people said he was crazy.
Right.
But it was okay, wasn't it, Deb? Some people say Debbie doesn't listen to Mark.
I don't listen to Mark.
Because Moses did a heck of a job building that ark.
That Moses didn't build the ark. No, Debbie doesn't listen to Mark.
All right. See, that was supposed to be a setup where you would say, maybe you don't do good research.
Well, I don't
because
listen
Moses
to Mark.
didn't build the ark. That was supposed to be funny.
It was funny. It was very funny since I didn't listen to you.
I did prove that Debbie does not pay attention to me during the show.
I'm watching the chat over at the side.
All right.
So.
All right. Well, that was a good start to the show. We were late. We had technical difficulties, and Mark's joke totally bombed.
No, it actually went really good and proved the point.
It did.
It proved the point. It really proved the point. I'm glad everybody's here today.
What a crazy
Thank
week.
you for tuning in. It is a crazy week. There's a lot going on. We got a lot of news, a lot of things coming up.
Yeah, you probably have it already, but Miss Pelosi, at the ripe age of what, 83?
83, I think.
83. All of a sudden, you know, I don't know, they have to stay in. If they don't stay in, then there might be probably somebody else gets in and finds out all the nefarious stuff that they did. So they have to stay in. That's the only theory I've got. For anybody who would want to do politics for the majority of their life, that's hold on. That is
nuts balls.
That is nuts balls, but we all know why. But
and
the people can't. You know, a Republican is not going to win in San Francisco, right? So the Democrats have to have somebody else that they could throw in there that could do a better job, right? And is more fit to do the job, but they don't because. Even the Democrats up above her, and all the business people and everything, it's a mob family.
Well,
they need her in the family.
We do have a slide for her, so we are going to get to that.
Craziness out there.
Sure.
I'll just start on that weird, wacky news that she said she's going to run again. Good grief, people. Term limits.
Okay, so I'd like to welcome everybody again.
All right.
I'm welcoming everybody into the chat. It's good to see everybody. I want to say good morning to Dawn. We have somebody new in the chat, so I want to say good morning to Dawn.
Welcome in, Dawn.
And welcome in. And I'm sure you'll be a moderator here momentarily.
Yeah.
Because that's our motto.
We'll vet you for 1 minute.
Right. Make sure you're not here for nefarious
reasons, and then you become a moderator.
Yeah. So anyway, it is a good morning.
Yeah.
It's still hot here, but I think a cold front is coming this week. So I think it's going to get cooler this week. And from what I hear from the Farmer's Almanac, is this winter is going to be cold and lots of snow here in Oklahoma. So it's like most of the United States is going to be cold and a lot of snow.
Yeah, well, I'm going to make sure I have at least a couple gallons, 5-gallon drums of gas filled up for the
Is that who the Word Slayer is? Don Word Slayer? Is that your neighbor, the other brother? Because if that's the case, then we will for sure make him a moderator. So anyway, you want to get out to the news now?
Yeah, well, let's get out to some slides first.
Oh, yeah, slides
I'm going to show 3 boring slides.
Okay.
Then we'll hit you with the news, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. This right here, if you don't know what happiness is, to me, this was happiness. Fine, I got this grill for $15. And why do I have 2 grills again, Deb, real fast? Because the other one I got for $50 is brand new.
Yeah.
It's a 1979. I can't use it.
Because it's too new.
It's too nice.
Yeah, it's
so
too
I got
nice.
this one for $15. It's a 1966. Cooked my coffee on it. It was awesome. And it reminds me of being a child. Is that okay, Debbie?
Yes,
it could be miserable out, hot.
I'm glad to make you happy with your Coleman stove.
Well, I was. I just had a ball cooking on this stove. Here we go. That's my egg, sausage, and onions. You got to have onions and everything, but that's just my... And then look, there was our setup last weekend. Yeah. Nobody caught our show last week, but everybody did.
It was a train wreck.
I don't want to bore the people.
It was. But it was good. It was hot. It was way too hot.
You want to keep on going with the slides right now?
Yeah, that would be great. All right. So something weird is going on with the asteroid that NASA smashed. So they hit this asteroid so it would get out of the way of Earth, right?
Oh, of course.
And now it's slowed up. So it's slowed down a lot.
And coming to Earth.
Well, I'm sure they messed it up. So somehow. So we'll see what happens. So
listen, again, instead of going way out into space and wasting my taxpayer money,
right?
I want a jacuzzi in my back. Give every American the money to have a jacuzzi in their backyard, okay?
Right.
Forget getting pictures of Pluto.
Right.
Smashing things into an asteroid. It's a waste of money. I want something I can enjoy on this planet. Okay.
Absolutely. So, anyway, then there's 5 asteroids that will skim past Earth in the next 2 days, NASA says. So there's 5 of them that are going to come close to Earth. So
guess what?
Asteroids coming.
Probably last night while we were sleeping.
Probably sleeping. We probably had 5 past the Earth right there.
Bigger than these. And we didn't even know about it.
We didn't even know.
It's like, how do we know? It's like, okay. We can't see, like, who knows? How are the telescopes that strong enough to see a little pebble, even a mile wide, in space? I don't get it. I don't buy it. It's all crazy.
All right. So then in New Mexico, we have the governor issuing a right to carry across Albuquerque. So because they've had some violence here lately, an 11-year-old boy was shot outside of a baseball game.
Okay, listen. Maybe it's because they don't have enough of those.
Maybe so.
They should put out an order saying everybody should have one of those if you're going around, because there's a bunch of crazy people out here. We need to put an end to it. See, that's how they used to do it in the old days. It's like, hey, some people came into town. They're bad people. Come into town and make sure these people don't start crap. Like the Hells Angels came to our town whenever I was growing up, and they deputized my dad and a whole bunch of people, and they lined the road. Yes. And they said, you just keep on moving them motorcycles right on through our town.
Right.
And they did. See? Yeah. Second Amendment paid off that day for safety.
I didn't listen to any of that story.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Keep going.
Moses built the ark.
Yeah, but Moses did not build the ark. All right. So then this is one of the reasons why they put the ban into effect is because there was a baseball game and an 11-year-old boy was shot dead and a woman injured in that shooting. But we don't know the details of what that was. Was that a personal issue? Was that, domestic violence?
Of course.
That,
an accident? I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows what caused this to happen? But again, we don't make rules in the United States because something happened, right? We keep our rules, especially the Constitution. What I'm getting at is rules are the Constitution. We do not change those God-given rights to us that are stated in the Constitution for anything. Right. Even if the United States going crazy, we don't change it, okay?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe we figure out a solution to solve that problem.
Right. All right. So then we have the IRS. They're going to crack down. So if you're a millionaire, then get ready because they're going to come after you for your back taxes.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not a millionaire, so I'm not really worried about it.
Debbie always overpays taxes.
I don't owe any taxes. Yeah, I like to overpay my taxes so
every
that they
year
leave
we get
me
a
alone.
check back that said, "Listen, crazy lady,
you overpaid.
You're so paranoid about getting arrested that we're giving you some money back." All right. So, Nunya, Texas. I just looked over at the chats. Hi, everybody, and I'm sporting my Nunya, Texas.
You are sporting your
on
Nunya,
the back
Texas.
20. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. See, we could say his whole channel on our channel too.
I should have wore my little Frenchie.
And we got Back to Country in here. Neil's in here. Okay, let's get back on the show. See, if I look over here,
hi Neil.
I get looking over here. I get off our show.
Yeah.
And then our show's just saying hi to everybody.
Right. Absolutely.
Right, here we go.
So we don't want that over here on Two People on a Couch. So anyway.
Hurricane Lee barrels through open Atlantic water after becoming season's first Category 5. Well, you know.
So it is barreling through, but it looks like it's going to stay out to sea and skim, and it almost looks like it's headed toward New York City.
I don't know.
So let's hope it doesn't slam into New York City.
Let's just say if things are going good, it'll stay out for the deep state.
Right.
It'll stay out there.
You think they're steering it?
Yeah.
You think they're steering the hurricane?
If like they start going, we got more evidence that they stole something, right? They stole that, people picking process. It'll start turning right back into divert
America.
all our attentions, just like that thing over in Hawaii.
Right. All
right, here we go.
Okay, so then we have this. Okay, we have everybody look at your screens. We have the first president, right?
Yeah.
And this is like fact checking it, right? And it's featured on Newsweek.
Did you?
Okay.
Okay. I don't have, evidence of my own other than one.
There's somebody that came out and said.
I know that, but I can't vet that guy.
Right.
But I'm sure
we're talking about Obama.
He's probably
look at your
he's
screen
probably telling the truth.
Know about what?
The only evidence I got is if you ever saw President Obama throw out the first pitch at a baseball game.
Yes.
Go look that
evidence.
up. Do your own research. Yeah. It's a definite to me. I saw that. I was like, it's a for sure thing. Go ahead.
Didn't you shake his hand?
Oh my God!
And how was his handshake? Mark was with him at his re-election, but he's done several of his events.
He just reached in like this, didn't even cusp.
Yes.
At all. Listen to me, people. Right. He just kind of went like that, and I mean, there wasn't even a muscle tensed up in his fingers. I went in there and they just went, and I was like, whoa, it's like, yeah, all right, you weren't raised by my dad. Right. But what do I teach at the school all the time, Dem?
Right. What do you teach? Oh, give a good, solid handshake. He tries to get these boys to give a good, and I like that too.
Yeah, listen.
I'm always into like the firm.
They're
handshake.
out waiting in line to go to the bathroom. They're all lined up, and I'm like, "Good morning, guys. Good morning." And if one kid,
Creative Travel, welcome to the chat.
Welcome in. I'm on something.
I know you're on something.
Rally Creative Travel.
You came in.
This is vitally important.
It's vitally important. Learn how to do a handshake.
Right. So I go to these little kids and I go, bam, and I,
Yeah.
And if one of them doesn't put a good grip on it,
right.
I say, what is that? I go grip it, and then they go. So now they go out of their way to shake my hand. They're like, Mr. Mark. Like sometimes I'm giving high five, and the one kid goes, no. I want to give you a handshake, and he'll pile it on me and give me the death grip. And of course, I act like I'm reeling in agony, right? Like, ooh, that was a good one. I'm teaching the youngins to put a death grip on their handshake.
Right.
Somebody's got to teach these kids.
Oh, good morning. Come on.
And what do we teach them in the lunch line?
Respect.
Well, yeah.
Oh, just say you're welcome.
We
say thank you, and they say you're welcome.
And 90, I would say, out of the third graders are doing really good.
Right.
Like the first group of third graders, I'd say 95% of them all say you're welcome now.
Yeah, they're not taught those things at home, right?
Well, some are.
I mean, some are, but I'm just saying that it's kind of a lost art to
and there's some kids
use your words.
Then there's some kids that are shy.
Yeah.
And so at first I go, I go, you're welcome. And I answer for them. Did you see that? I go, thank you. And if they don't say you're welcome back, I go,
yeah,
you're welcome.
You're
like
welcome.
That. And I go, to the next kid, I go, did you hear?
Yes.
She said, you're welcome.
Right,
you know?
right.
And then the girl smiles. And then the next time, it might be a quiet one, but she goes, you're welcome. See, I'm teaching these kids things as a janitor that a lot of kids aren't getting these days because I'm old. And maybe God said, your purpose is to clean crap and teach these kids some respect in your early retirement.
Right.
Man, I'm sorry I get off on a rant on that
it's
stuff,
okay. Well,
but it's important. But yes.
So there's a lot coming out about this.
Back to your news.
Right.
Nobody showed this guy how to shake hands.
Nobody.
If he goes over to Putin or anybody, they're going to be like, oh, I got this guy.
Yeah.
This guy is
going to show, weakness.
Yeah. Did nobody show him how to give a handshake before he ran for any office? Come on.
I don't know. I don't know if they did or not.
All right. Yeah, I got fact evidence.
So anyway, it does say that's true.
The pitch, look at Obama's first pitch and his handshake. Boom. There you go.
Okay. So keep going.
All right. Why not? All right. Alabama school suspends first grader for making finger gun. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Come on, people.
Right.
Come on.
So an Alabama school suspends a first grader for making...
You know what they're going to start doing?
Playing cops and robbers, says outraged parent. So, it's pretty serious. And I know whenever I was, with daycare, right, and those kids don't know, right?
Serious.
And we would try to, no, but I mean, they take
I know. They do
I would try to tell them, you can't get away with that in, once you're in school.
You can't say prison shank.
You cannot say prison shank at school.
I learned
Mark
that.
learned that
I got
hard
in trouble.
Way. Yeah, you got in trouble for saying prison shank.
Right, that's a long story. You've already heard it. But,
yes.
Okay, listen.
So these
pretty
are the
soon they're going to
happening.
suspend kids if their names are Gunner.
I know.
Your name is Gunner.
Yeah, you're out of
here. It's that ludicrous, and then Gunner is going to be like, whoa,
it's just my name.
That's my name. Back off.
Yeah. So
it's madness out there.
It is madness out there. It really is.
I got faith.
Yeah.
Again, I got faith. I'm telling you, again, I'm on the same boat as Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Nunya, Texas on the back 20, Jake. It's going to be the wildest, craziest year and a half we've ever had. And I'm not saying it's going to be probably a lot of bad stuff, right? But I think overall, America, a lot of people wake up and we pull this crap off and we start getting this ship turned around. That's me, and I know, God is on our side, so I have a lot of faith. Been doing a lot of research. I think it's going to turn out okay. Let's all just stay positive, make this thing, do our own little things that we can, and let's turn this ship around.
Right.
I know I'm going long, but again, very important stuff. We deal with younger kids. They need to know what's going on. They need to have somebody telling them how to be.
Yeah, we do need to have somebody telling them how to be.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so Abbott promises even more buses if a Biden administration pushes reported plan to keep immigrants in Texas. So apparently, and we're going to have another slide on this in a minute, right? But Biden's trying to keep all these immigrants in Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona, and not let them travel anywhere else. And they're like, we can't keep all these people in Texas.
If they go up to New Hampshire, if they go up to New York, and everybody sees the chaos that it's causing, then they'll vote them out.
Right.
So as long as they keep them down in and then you people in Texas, you governors and everything, you better start stepping up your game and doing whatever it takes to protect your state, because we'll just vote you out and put somebody else in also, because you guys are dropping the ball. You're weak, you're pathetic, and you're letting the national government dictate what goes on in your state, and that's bull. Just tell them, go off. We're doing like they're doing with the masks in a lot of states. They're saying no,
we're not.
No
coming
more
back
mandates.
With them. Yeah,
no
we're
more
not
masks.
coming back with them.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
No more We dropped for a second.
Did we?
No more masks. No more mandates. We're not taking it. It's happening. See, a lot of let's hope they do.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going
up with our internet today.
Yeah, we're fine.
It's kind of dropping.
It's kind of like us, a little flaky.
Yeah, a little flaky. So anyway, then we have the court order allows Texas floating barrier on U.S.-Mexico border to remain in place for now. So they put this barrier so that they can't get in. And so right now they can keep it, but I'm sure they're going to repel it.
Good. Again, like I say, Texas wants to stop this. And if they tell you to take that out of the water, you can't have it. Tell them to go shove it. We ain't listening to you. All right, please get some.
Absolutely. Smoky Mountain Blessed is correct. If you're traveling on Route 66 or I-40 and you come through El Reno,
oh my God, you got to get
give us an email, although I'm bad about checking it, and we will get you an onion burger. There's a travel channel in here that she's talking to.
Oh, nice. Well, come on. We have an open door policy.
Right.
It might be locked, but but we will let you in.
We will let you in
come
if
on
you
by,
come for an onion burger.
Even if you disagree 1,000,000% with our politics.
Yeah, we don't care.
We'll just go out and take you out for an onion burger and have a good time. Even if Larry comes, we want to give him an onion burger.
We will get him an onion burger. Okay, so Phoenix on the cusp of a new heat wave record. So this is just saying that it's been really hot this year. They have 53 days of at least 110 temperatures. So it has been a really hot summer. It has been a
hot summer.
But
I'm not going to lie.
It's been hot in the past.
It's been,
Right.
So, we've had 3 weeks over 100 before. And then, I got to tell you what.
I'm sorry, Charlene.
We've had a lot of mild, again, I got to catch up on a lot of Charlene and stuff.
She wants an onion burger now.
Come on. Hey. Look, we came and visited Charlene.
We did.
No pressure. We just said we're showing up.
We're showing up.
And she was very gracious and a great host.
Yeah,
and we talked, we talked about politics and everything. It was awesome. But you come on out here and get an onion burger. Find a reason for, the kids to watch your animals for a day.
Right.
Come on out here and get yourself an onion burger.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
Back on track. Listen, Phoenix, it's been hot.
It's been hot.
But the last couple years have been
mild.
Like almost the last 8 to 10 years have been mild.
Really mild.
So
in relation,
we're due. We're due for a hot one. There we go.
Right. I know it's always hot. So there are a lot of earthquakes happening here in the last day or so. So a 5-point magnitude earthquake shakes Northern California, and we're going to have another one here in Morocco in a minute. So rattles my house.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know what the timeline is for the Bible.
Right. I don't
I'm not saying it's going to be in our lifetime or anything like that, but a lot of things. There's a lot.
Come on, Charlene. We'll be here by 2.
Okay. We're ready for it.
We're ready.
Check. There's a lot of check boxes going off, the whole, I've been watching a lot on this. Right. I've been diving in deep.
With the Bible prophecy thing.
With the Bible prophecies and everything. And listen, the biggest one was 2,600 years ago. They predicted that the Jewish people would have Jerusalem back. Well,
yes,
it happened
in our lifetime.
2,600 year period stretch. Then it happened in our lifetime. So that was one major milestone that everybody, just like Trump being elected, everybody said that would be ludicrous, right?
Yeah.
Back then, they're like, "There's no way in heck the Jews are getting their own place back again." And bingo,
they got it back. So
I don't know. Who knows? It's up. Just watch the signs.
Right.
Just keep looking for the signs and
watch the signs.
And just know God wins in the end. Like they always say. I know it's cliche-ish.
Just be ready. Yes. Yes. We're gonna show Morocco in a minute.
All right.
So it's a bad earthquake. It was a 6.5, I think. Okay, so this is how much money you need to live comfortably in all the states, actually. Not just California, but it's all the states in order. So Oklahoma ranks number 2 as the cheapest state.
All right, that's why we live.
Keep going.
Because what am I, Deb?
Cheap.
Yeah, I'm cheap.
Yeah.
So, okay, just listen to me, though. All right, I'll keep going. We own everything, too.
Right.
I'm talking if people don't own
if they have bills
cars
like mortgages and car payments and all that kind of stuff, get that stuff paid off.
It's going to cost you a ton of money to live. Okay.
I mean, groceries are killing us. Go big with this. Okay, so Oklahoma is number 2. So $46,000 a year is what you need to live comfortably in Oklahoma for the cost of living.
Okay.
And Mississippi is the cheapest. All right, so look for your Arkansas is 4th. So there you go. Arkansas is 4th. Yeah. Tennessee is 10th, so there's a good one. So keep going. And Missouri is 8th.
I'm looking at these.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Missouri is 8th.
Ooh, I like West Virginia.
I'm trying to think of our subscribers and where they live.
Yeah.
So this is just telling you how they fall. All the states. I haven't. Oh, Texas is 19th, 50,000. So not too bad.
Not too bad, yeah.
Yeah. So keep
going.
We're
going.
Okay. So now we're in the middle range, right? And we have Florida. We have Colorado. Some of these seem a little bit low because, like, their cost of living.
Okay, I'll explain this in a second. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just keep going, like you said.
Okay, and then these are the bottom of the barrel where it's more expensive to live, that you need a minimum income of these amounts. So I'm surprised New York isn't higher, and I'm surprised California isn't higher.
I'll explain that in a second. Right?
And Hawaii is the 50th state with 112 to live comfortably. Okay, so
let me
tell
explain
us. Explain.
That's average over the whole state.
Right, absolutely.
So you get out in the country, and you get away from all the ludicrous, democratically ran cities. Because if you look at a map, most of the country is red. Right. And these little pockets of cities are Democrat. Those places cost $1 million to
live.
So it just depends. Now you get out north, right? New York has, cities, but they're packed out in the country too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That way it takes away from the ludicrous city amounts. Now you get out to some states, there's nothing but open spaces, and then there's a pocket of city livers.
Yeah. So I didn't see. I wonder what Texas was. Anybody key in on Texas? I didn't see what Texas was. So Come On said he went from 31st to 4th. So I'm wondering if. Thank you, Christine and Charlene.
Well, come on,
I love the shirt.
You got to live within your means too, and that's what a lot of these homesteaders are doing. They're just trying to pay off all their debt,
and live within their means and raise some of their food, because food is outrageous right now. It is off the hook.
We are fortunate. We are semi-retired. Everything is paid for, so we can live a little different.
Right.
I feel so sorry for the people that are trying to start, like David's son. He's got to get out there, and he's a go-getter, so he'll be fine. Levi, but what do I call him? Eric. Eric's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Eric's gonna be fine because he was raised to get after it.
He was raised.
So he's gonna figure out a way to make it. But there's a lot of kids. But even if he's figuring out how to make it, it's gonna be a struggle in this day and age.
It is gonna be a struggle. Okay, keep going.
All right, I'm going. Hold on. I'm getting a little wound up on this
show.
A little bit wound up. You're touching a lot of my.
Well, I think I did great with getting some slides of what's going on. Uh-oh.
Nope.
There we go.
No.
Now go to the next one.
I was. But
that was hard.
I did go to the next slide.
You couldn't
but we weren't on the slides.
We weren't on the slides. Okay. So, President Trump pauses and goes silent, gets emotional about in South Dakota, talking about America's great decline. So he got emotional, and I think America has declined, and we have become kind of like
absolutely
not a first world country of a leader.
We've declined in just about in our morals. We've declined.
We haven't kept our morals.
Everything
for sure. We really haven't.
Oh man, the corruption is rampant.
Corruption is rampant. Yes,
I guarantee you that David would agree. Instead of taking pictures of Mars or sending money over to Ukraine, just give us a jacuzzi. I mean, he's hurt right now. His back is all whacked out. Can every American just get a jacuzzi? Okay?
Yeah.
Give us the money. Give us something that we can enjoy.
Mark wants beer debt forgiveness.
Beer debt forgiveness.
And a jacuzzi.
If they're pushing college debt forgiveness, beer debt forgiveness,
and a jacuzzi.
Let's pass it. And a jacuzzi in our backyard.
That's his campaign.
I could win.
Back to country. Put that on your campaign promises.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff is running for Congress.
I'll be, you're his,
what is it?
What is it?
I don't know.
She's in charge of his campaign. Campaign manager.
Yeah, I'm his campaign manager.
I'm going to give her some advice to tell you.
Right. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So,
oh my gosh.
Then
I already
we're back
talked
to
about
this. You've already talked about this, but 83-year-old Pelosi announces her reelection bid with this ridiculous statement.
Yeah.
And she talks about how she's going to bring the San Francisco values to the country, right?
Yeah.
And she's Catholic. She shouldn't be bringing those kind of values to the...
I'm bringing the values, but where did they go? You've been running this whole fiasco for 40 years. I don't know, something ludicrous.
Right.
If you want to bring back the values, well, you lost all that under you. You know?
I know.
There's nobody else to blame. It's you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we all know. And we know what she did on that certain date in January. We know that was an all set up. She had her film crew. Good gosh, I hope my man Trump comes back and we just start exposing all this crap. All those people get, what is it called whenever the president just lets them go? Whatever.
Yeah.
Deb's not listening to me again.
I'm not
Moses built the ark.
No, Moses didn't build the ark. Okay, So here we go. Morocco has it's a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. I thought it was 6.5, so 7.2.
Anything over 7 starting to get pretty big.
Hundreds are dead in Morocco. So prayers for them. And
if there's any place that has the deep state money, I think it's Morocco, isn't it? Where all the rich people go.
Is it? I don't know. So anyway, California Governor Kevin Newsom says that he's not running for president. Right.
If
he's
anything,
supporting Biden, and
he'll be like in the back door once they start doing the once they do the old switcheroo, which I promised you on my one show back, they have to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, and the orders were put in. They're already setting it up. If you do your own research, they're already this close.
AC. Hey, Debbie.
They're getting really close to do the old swapperoo. So either he comes in that way, or he's vice, they pick him as a vice or something underneath the swapperoo. Something's going to happen.
We're going to get to the vice president here in a minute. There she is.
Oh, my goodness.
There we go. There we go. We got her now. Okay, so she said she's ready to assume presidential duties if Biden's health makes a turn for the worse. So
I tell you what.
She's ready.
If you wanted to really,
if that
punish somebody.
You,
no, listen, if you want to punish somebody, and they did something, put them in a cell with this lady and
my gosh,
stir on a conversation, and you'll be like, "Oh my gosh, get me the heck out of this thing!" And what happened to her face? I mean, like they said, listen, if you're gonna play an evil role or something, the Joker, we gotta, we're all in. We're changing up your face. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and then this Baltimore mayor who was convicted for embezzling is now running for mayor again. So, you can't make this stuff up.
No.
I mean, where do these people come from, and who do they think they are?
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I don't. So if you keep on I don't know. It's going to stay bad. It
is.
Good luck over there. I'm glad I live in Oklahoma, for crying out loud. It's not perfect by no means, but it's about the best we got left here on the whole country.
So anyway, then America Last, Biden regime to send over $1 billion in new aid to Ukraine, includes $520 million for green energy, and additional $6.5 in security assistance.
Look, listen, do your own research. Ukraine is a quagmire
of deep state.
They don't have anybody to fight no more. Let's talk about that. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you have this, but all the people ran to Poland, right? And we used to love this. Okay, listen. They love refugees. We love refugees. Get out of that fight. Come on over here to America and we'll pay you. Right? It's ludicrous, but that's how we roll, right?
Yeah.
All those people ran to Poland.
Yeah.
Right? Now they're sending notices to the young people that you have to come back and fight.
Yeah. They're like, no, I'm not coming back to bite.
To the grinder because we're losing bad. But they'll say, no, we're winning. This offensive, we struck back. We're doing great. But they're going and they're out of people to fight. So they're going and they do these commercials for the ladies over there. Like, come on, man, strap in. It's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be great.
And you can look sexy. in your outfit. That's how they push it over there.
That's terrible.
I don't know what's going on, but they're not doing good.
Right.
We have to send crap loads more money because they're not doing good. I want my jacuzzi.
Yes.
Right.
So
I might be a little bit selfish, but it's my money. I want my jacuzzi. All right. Oh my goodness, what's this?
So then they're sexualizing children. LA school district launches a gay club for kindergarten through age 11 students.
They don't even know what the heck's going on yet.
I know. They don't. And they don't even need to be talking about this
They don't even know what sex. Am I allowed to say that?
No.
They don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Leave
the children alone.
My goodness, people.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're innocent.
These are the same people that allegedly hire Pelosi.
Right.
You know?
Allegedly.
But I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt she's getting in every time.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's a different story.
And then Joe Biden's latest campaign ad highlights his devotion to giving Ukraine more U.S. taxpayer money.
That's a losing. That's a losing. He's going to lose the presidency and the people's vote if that's his.
Yeah, I don't even know if they
strategy.
can hide it.
No, they can't.
If they can do
Listen,
that.
Okay, again, every other war, you know, even back when we didn't have phones, right?
Right.
Had tons of coverage.
Yeah.
Tons. You saw tanks and planes and you know, you at least would want to show that you're doing something good.
Right.
Right? They even showed back in America whenever we were doing bad, kind of like, you know, we got our butts kicked over in the Philippines, right?
Right.
We're vowed to get back in there and take it back, right?
Right.
But you see the action. You see all the...
Right.
You don't see nothing from this war.
No.
Nothing.
No, you don't see anything from the war.
That raises all the red flags.
Red flags.
Remember back in the Gulf War?
It was almost live.
Yeah, the second one was.
Yeah.
The second one had tanks, you know, reporters in tanks showing real life stuff. This one shows nothing. There's a reason, people.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
There's a reason.
There's a reason.
Okay. So then we have California Assembly passes controversy bill granting judges authority to remove children from custody from their parents for refusing to affirm their kids' gender identity. So there you go. Taking the power away from parents and giving it to the government.
I don't know. You know, I think that's wrong.
I think that's wrong, too.
I think that's not how America is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, am I crazy, Deb?
No, you're not crazy.
Did Moses? No. I'll get off of Moses.
Okay, so then there's the border wall that Biden wants. He wants to keep everybody, all the immigrants in Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas.
Well, thank goodness.
Isn't that convenient?
Well, at least they cut it off of Oklahoma.
At least they did.
Because they know Oklahoma ain't going to go for that crap. We're probably the best at busting down on illegal. They, you know, up I-35, boy.
Yeah. They bust them all the time.
They bust them all the time over there.
Especially like the drug runners.
Yeah,
trying to keep the drugs out.
We don't mess around here in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we don't.
All right.
Okay, so then we have the Kansas City Chiefs fans rain boos after NFL plays the black national anthem,
and they didn't
before the real national anthem.
No, they didn't.
No,
they didn't show it.
They didn't show it. Now, why?
The real anthem.
Why can't we all be Americans?
Yeah, this is divide.
That's to divide us. Yeah.
This is nothing but Keller. I'm sorry. I am just again. Back in the 70s, we loved our Steelers. All my players, Franco Harris, Lynn Swann, Stallworth, they were my heroes. 75, we pretty much were done with racism.
Right.
And now you got to bring it back. We were a one united team, the Steelers. Right. There's no, whatever. What I'm trying to say is, come on, people, NFL has an agenda. Half their money comes from China, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And now they're Bud Light's sponsoring the NFL. They're the beer for the NFL.
Yeah.
Go figure, you know. They've got an agenda, people. And they
Yeah.
try to show these people all having fun. But one guy went to a game.
Right.
And he said
Nobody.
he didn't spot one Bud Light can out. And he purposely went out to the tailgaters to find one Bud Light
can.
Nobody. I mean, nobody had a Bud Light can. That was a good video. I'll have to find that someday. But he tried really hard. He kept his camera rolling.
Yeah.
So you knew. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So I think this is our last slide, and I wanted to just talk about the Burning Man, what happened there or whatever, just in general and all that kind of stuff. But apparently they left a mess behind with trash and cars and everything.
They always do.
But it flooded there during the thing, and then they were kind of like trapped there, and they had a hard time getting out. And
they say
who knows what's happened.
The garbage is going to get buried underneath the mud. It'll sink in the mud and be there forever. Again, you know, these people, they burnt a bazillion gallons of diesel fuel on generators and gas.
Right.
And then they burn crap down, you know, and then they have fire-breathing dragons. Well, that's done by not, you know, propane, you know. They are the worst abusers of the environment that you could have out there on that particular day.
Right.
So, but yet they push for, you know, we need the global warming and change and all that stuff. They push that, and they're just not by, you know, rich, spoiled, hippie.
Yeah, that's what Charlene said, that it's demonic.
Hypocrite. Yeah, it's demonic too. I mean, look into that. Oh my gosh, look into what the Burning Man originally was, and why would you bring that back?
Right.
You know. Okay.
Yes.
It would literally like put people in a wood cage shaped like a man.
Ooh.
Light it on fire.
Ooh.
Yeah. To sacrifice to the gods.
Oh my.
There you go, Burning Man. Okay. I'm not saying they burn people, but it's to honor probably the same.
Yes.
And people are too stupid to know. They don't know.
I just
the
see
young
the
people
fun
think
aspect of it.
They're going to have, you know, the techno music going.
Yeah.
And the neon, you know. It's a rave, you know, and they're like, oh, it's got to be great.
It's going to be great.
I'm guilty. I went to crazy, wild parties whenever I was a kid, too. I get it. You know, that's how the devil works, man. He just tricks you into thinking you're having a rip-roaring good time.
Yeah, that's how the devil works.
I don't know. Sometimes you are. Sometimes you are, but then you realize that's not the right thing to do.
Right.
I'm going to sacrifice having a ripper. I'm going to go to the Pinecone Fest.
Yes.
With a bunch of really nice people. And I've been practicing my karaoke.
Well, good, because they're going to have karaoke there. I will not be practicing my karaoke.
Yeah, I'm getting it down. Look out, people. You know,
Debbie does not sing in public.
I'm going to get up on the stage, and I'm not going to let anybody else get up.
The mic?
No, I'm going to just
we should pause for go out to us. I think that's our last slide.
Yeah, okay.
So we should pause for a moment of silence for Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have a slide.
You know.
Jimmy Buffett passed away, and Jimmy Buffett's songs are what we play when we go on vacation. If we go on vacation, we have that CD.
Songs you know by heart.
Songs you know by heart. And when our kids were at home, man, that was like the symbol that we were on vacation.
Just put you in a good vacation mood. And in fact, here,
we love Jimmy Buffett.
Go grab my COVID 2020 radio.
Oh.
This is very important, people. We're almost on the out. We'll open up the phone lines for the last 10 minutes or so, let's say. This is very important. Yeah, COVID 2020 boombox here. Nothing but high quality work done here. Look at these cuts.
During the COVID.
Look at that. The cuts are straighter than an arrow.
No, they're not.
My handle is nothing but chunks of wood. Not cut straight at all. Nothing straight. Look at this, but it's starting to fade. But it's the model COVID-19 2020. I built this while we were locked down. I found parts and pieces. But look in this. If you look in there, there's a slot. It's on the other side, right there. There's a slot. That SD card only has songs you know by heart.
Yeah.
On this bad
Jimmy
boy.
Buffett.
So if I go out on the porch and I just want to relax out there,
yeah,
pop this bad boy out there, the COVID Model COVID-19 2020. And maybe I'll take it to the Pine Cone. I'm not raffling it off. I ain't giving that bad boy away. That's got too much memories on it right there.
Oh. All right, you want to open the phone lines for the last 15 minutes?
Let's go out to the marina.
All right, we're at the marina.
Holy cow! How many fish are? Well, where's all the people?
There's no people. There's all kinds of fish. You can see all the fish in there.
Where is that? Yeah. What's going?
I don't know.
Is there something?
Phone lines. Do you have the phone lines open up there?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
I'm ready though. All right, we're ready.
All right, we're ready. Okay, so if you want to call in and tell us what we missed or whatever, or give us your point of view on something, we didn't see Larry today.
Yeah, Larry, he'll come in late. He'll comment after the show.
Oh, he probably will. Yeah, he'll have lots of comments about how we did it wrong or how we got our right wing.
Where did you get that
information?
How's your right wing news today?
Yeah.
I was like, it's just news, Larry.
It's just news. That
we report.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's about all that we had. That was a lot going on. A lot of political stuff going on, and a lot of weather and
you
news.
Put together a heck of a everybody give it up to Debbie. She got up because she gets up early now. She actually got up early on the side. I didn't have to roust her up.
No, she didn't.
Hold up.
Incoming call.
Hold on here.
Call from
Thomas Piccanello.
Good morning, Thomas. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
We're doing fabulous. What do you got on your mind today?
I got a little quiz for you.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
It's a little 10-part quiz. All right.
All right.
Okay.
We're ready.
NBA or NFL? Okay. 36 charged with spousal abuse.
True.
7 charged with fraud.
True.
19 charged with writing bad checks.
True.
117, some type of bankruptcy with 50% filing twice.
Ooh, that's
good. Gosh,
true.
Charged with assault.
Yeah.
71 can't get credit cards due to poor credit.
Ooh, that's bad too.
14 charged with drugs. 8 charged with shoplifting. 21 defendants in lawsuits.
Hold on. Are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay. They did not like what you were
they did not like what you were saying.
They just gave us a big old hit on our internet. Okay.
Okay, NFL.
Oh my gosh. Boy, they're trying to interrupt this one big time.
Well, it's neither.
It's neither?
It's Congress, I bet you, right?
Is it Congress?
It's the 435 members of Congress's record.
Wow, my gosh, that's why they took us down.
I like that. That was a good way to approach that. Yeah. I should use that. That was very
our
very
own
insightful.
Government. Zombie knew it.
Oh, yeah. Zombie 5 called it out, but that's a good one. I like the approach there. That really wakes people up.
Yeah.
I can't believe we vote people like that in office.
Oh, my goodness. It's all corrupt because we don't. It's all corruption.
We don't. It's all set. It's all, it's like selected, not elected.
We just got to, listen, I knew people like from college that wanted to be a politician, and I thought they were weaselly little slime balls before they even got out of college, And I'm like, nobody wanted to hang out with these guys. The one kid was funny. He came to one of our, again, we're not a rich fraternity. We were broke ass poor. But he would come and he wanted to give a speech to run for Waynesburg, president or whatever. And we all booed him. We wouldn't let him talk. We all talked over him. We just we were actually at his fraternity. And our fraternity just started, we just want to party, dude. Get out of here. But yeah, they're all he was in a suit at a fraternity party, man. I don't know.
Well, I'm 69 years old, and I can remember we grew up in a small town, and it wasn't that small, but it was mostly ran by a Ford Motor Company because they had all their plants in it.
Yeah.
But like when the mayor ran and stuff like that, they didn't make $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year. His job was $40,000 a year. or $20,000 a year. Now you got all these politicians. They're all making close to $200,000 a year. That's the problem.
Oh, I know. And then they can keep on going. And then even if you run once and get in, you get retirement. That's total ludicrous right there.
Yeah, everybody else has to work 30 years to get a retirement. These guys only got to work 6.
Yeah. So what they say is get in there, do our dirty work for you, and you will be rewarded whether you're in still or not in. We're going to take care of you. And our internet is just horrible today, David. It's really taking a lot of hits. So I don't know what all the people are hearing out there.
Yeah, it's having trouble. It's nope.
We're bouncing.
It's like we're bouncing like crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, we're talking. David hit.
You must have hit
a nerve. He was talking NFL and the NBA, which are owned by China, and then he threw it on Congress, and they took us down like a rock.
Yeah, they keep doing it too. I don't know what's going on.
But we that's why we do this show, though. We don't care if we ever get canceled. We're just trying to have a little wake maybe somebody up, which I doubt. There's not too many people that watch us, but at least we all can come in here and have a big laugh at how stupid everybody else is.
Yeah. Did you guys have a good weekend last weekend?
Oh man, well,
it was hot, so we came home in the afternoon. We went for
4 p.m. We made it to Saturday at 4 p.m. and then we said, "Screw this! We're not sleeping in this heat anymore."
We did go for a swim in the lake.
Yeah, we did. We left. We swam, and our dog had a blast.
Yeah,
it's like you do it for your kids, right? We do it for our dog, most of it, but I got to cook. I got to cook on my Coleman stove, so I was happy.
Yeah.
What you got going on this weekend? Anything?
No, nothing at all.
All right, well,
I'll let my 95-pound lab take her daily cat nap in my lap.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, we got an old one she's getting a little bit more people like. She was more outside cat, but in her older age, she comes in and gets on my lap more here lately and stuff. Understand? Yeah, we're just gonna. I gotta mow the yard. That's it. That's all I got. My yard's tiny, so it'll take me 2 seconds.
All right. Well, have a good weekend.
All right, David.
Thank you for the information.
That was a great call. Sorry, our internet went crazy on you.
Yeah, it hasn't gone crazy in a while.
No.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That was nuts.
That was nuts.
It bounced like 4 times during that call.
More than 4.
Yeah.
It was up crazy. And down like a yo-yo.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It hadn't done that in a long time, so I'm not sure what's happened.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're doing something to the internet or something, or they're trying to disrupt our live.
You have a great weekend, Smoky Mountain Blast, Joy.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to now what travel ready on a not so simple road. To come out for an onion burger.
One of these days.
We'll have to. Again, she's your typical grandma. She's doing a lot for her kids and her grandkids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let her go one day.
Yeah.
Say, we got this. We got your animals. You just go have fun with 2 old people on a couch, all right?
One of these days. Anyway, so we're getting to the end of our live. If anybody else wants, put back the number.
Oh,
there we go. You want to call in and give us your perspective?
I don't know how well we'll hang in. We should probably almost.
Oh, you want to call it?
I don't know. Tell us, people, are we hanging in there good enough for people
say
to handle?
That we're hanging in there. We've dropped.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
We're going to call this.
You're going to call it? Go back out to
I tell you what, it is this happened during the last election year.
Right.
Remember, we would get dropped all the time during our show. Mm-hmm. Well, it's an election year.
Right.
So, yeah, YouTube is starting to crank down. As soon as you start saying certain things, boom, it's going to. Everybody have a great, fantastic weekend. We're bouncing like crazy. I can't concentrate anymore. Have a great weekend. We'll let you go early today. Just everybody do your own research. Be prepared because it's going to be a wild, crazy year and a half. And we talked about probably things getting stolen. That was a big